Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second day of CVL Week 1 between the Prodigies and the Bombastic Bandits. So starting off on attack, we have JMO, Orums, Lix, Boba, and Discord Kinnan, aka Danny Boy, representing Team Prodigies. And on the defense, we've got Team Captain Aaron, along with Doggo, Nano, Cryptic, and Mega. So it looks like the Bandits are sticking with the comp that they've basically have been playing with so far. And on the attacking side, Prodigies today will have a substitute with Lexiela subbing in for the team. So this is a last minute addition right here. So we have to see how they're going to do together as a team, not having been able to practice or play together before. Now, map choice wise, this is something that the Bombastic Bandits played on yesterday against the Bees. So hopefully this time around they have some ideas going on. Of course, in both times they did start defense. It was their choice, but the map itself was not. So let's see whether or not they've learned something from yesterday, or this is something that the Prodigies are exploiting off of the game that they saw yesterday between the Bandits and the Bees. With a lot of B team names, it's kind of getting hard to remember who's who, but we're managing, we're all getting into game, and yeah, here we go. Now, looking at the team comp, there is nothing too out of the ordinary. I think all of the players are playing their comfort pick. Of course, Lexiela, this is her first time in. And she's subbing in for Mage. Mage is someone who usually plays the duelist or the initiator role. And usually it's Boba that plays the smokes. But this time around, since Lix is a Brimstone main, we're just going to have to see how she does, and as well as how Boba does now being on the initiator. And starting off, it looks like the Prodigies are going to be on the attacking side first. Now, spoilers alert, these two teams unfortunately did not start off to a good start yesterday, losing both of their games. Of course, the Bandits were a lot closer. So hopefully today that won't be the case, as both of these teams ballad out in mid. So this is very similar setup to what Puff as well as the Beast did yesterday, where they just wall off mid, and once again the Bandits take control over mid. But one thing that they did slightly off yesterday was how slow they went, right? Of course, now they have the defense starting first, so hopefully that will not be as much of an issue. But I think yesterday during the defense they did play well. It's the attack that kind of fell apart on them. So hopefully this time around, they're able to clean off their defense. Now on the Prodigy side, right, yesterday they had a really tough game against the 200 Robbers here. Of course, this is going to be a lot easier of a matchup, but this is definitely still not an easy team to go up against. Now Cryptic will have sight, will be able to get one, gets out alive, but on the other side, Lix and Boba trading it out as well. So now with all that said and done, it's down to a 3v3. Cryptic does get tagged low, so health advantage goes to the Prodigies, but they still don't have sight yet, and it's only 14 seconds left. Make that 11, and Cryptic is just going to make work of it, and now it's just down to Lix here. Lix will be able to get that one, but with 3 seconds left, it looks like Doggo is just going to play it safe. Now the Bandits will get the first round. Very scrappy, very slow play, but yeah, this was exactly the problem that we saw from the Bandits yesterday. So I really hope that confidence is not going to be an issue, especially this early on in the game, when both of these teams just come in. I think yesterday with the loss, it might have affected their mental, but today I think with the skill so well matched, essentially, it's really up to who has the better coordination, which team has the higher confidence to be able to take this. Mega is holding ramp just as he normally does with his Marshall here. And looks like the Prodigies are thinking about pushing this, although they are being very slow at it. Now, Boba is going to flash, will now get Mega. Mega is just going to shoot one and just back off immediately though. Now, this time around, looks like the Prodigies are going for a faster approach, but they are trying to contest Heaven, which I don't think is working very well for them as Aaron's able to get two. Orms does kill off Nano. So there's that. Oh! Orums is going to get the timing of Discord Kitten. Now, unfortunately, Danny, if he just waited just a little bit longer, he could have gotten that one. But instead, it looks like Aaron is going to go off with a 3-bomb here. Now, Aaron will spot 2. He's going to peek. Oh, it tags JMO really low. We'll get that one. Let's see if the team captain is going to get the ace here. And he does! The very first ace of CVL Season 2 goes to the team captain himself, Aaron. And what a start for the Bombastic Bandits. Now, I know that was a save round for the Prodigies, but man, Aaron is just absolutely clean with this Marshall. And, you know, unfortunately, we don't keep track of Marshall kill stats, but if we do, I'm pretty sure this is going to be, you know, one of the most hyped player with this gun. The way he's been able to, you know, use it, work on it, both in CVL as well as in normal ranked games is just nothing short of perfection. So now the Prodigies will have their guns. Let's see what they can do with this though. Now Aaron is still a menace here in Heaven, and I don't know if they want to challenge him. Now this guy will spot him, and he does get concussed, so he has to back off for the time being. And it looks like the Prodigies are happy to challenge, but I'm not sure if that's the right play here. Now Danny Boy will be able to get Doggo, so that's a good start. JMO also gets one on Aaron. So finally he's shut down, but now Cryptic is still on site, and it seems like they do want to challenge it. Oh, Cryptic's in a really good position here. Will get JMO, not the cleanest, but he is going to get traded out. So now it's all just down to Mega and Nano here. Both of them have guns. Mega will get one on Danny, so that's a good start. But surely this is not going to work as Licks already have the flank ready. Will get one. Will not be able to get the second one, but Orms will finish it off for her. And Prodigies are on the board. Team Ace there to clean things off. And yeah, I think it's just the first round was unlucky. You know, the second round is almost a given to the Bandits. This is going to be the round that's going to really determine who's going to, you know, have the upper edge at least for the rest of the half. Both teams mostly with a full buy. Of course, it seems like the Prodigies are in less of a buy than the Bandits here. So looking at the econ alone, the Bandits should have this one on the bag, especially with Aaron in mid. It looks like he's just going to stay back, play safe, and I like this. I definitely like how Aaron, you know, despite having an amazing second round, does not take it too far and start overextending. Looks like Prodigies are going to be rotating over towards A, and they're going to be greeted soon by Nano Swarm. But now let's see. Okay, they do destroy it. So now Nano is the only person on site as the rest of Prodigies are taking site, and it looks like they're going to have a clear path through. Now it's all just down to the rest of the team for retake. Doggo is in a really good position, and he hears Boba. Question is he going to get the timing, and is Boba going to check this? And it looks like Boba's going to get picked off here. So that's a good start for the Bandits, but they still have a 4v4, and it's still quite a retake here. Now Licks is in a good position, will be able to punish. Doggo won't get the second one though, but Aaron gets traded out by Discord Kitten. So now it's a 2v3. Mega is just going to jump down. His partner though will get taken down. Now Mega in a 1v2. Let's see what he can do here. And it looks like once again it's another team ace from the Prodigies. Orums being able to clean that one off, getting Mega. And, you know, right off the bat, just starting off, the fact that Licks is, you know, on top of the leaderboard, I think she has had quite a presence here as well, as we jump into a timeout for one of the team, as I believe one of them is having a technical issue. But yeah, that gives me a little bit more time to just talk about what the Prodigies have been able to pull off so far. I think, yes, they gave away the first 2 rounds, but the rounds where they do have weapon, they were decisive, pushing on A, pushing on Heaven. And I feel like Bandits, one of the things that they've always struggled with now against pretty much all the teams, because they faced each team once, is the fact that when they are being pushed, when they are being overwhelmed, I feel like that's when they struggle the most. And one thing is that every team has been able to exploit this. So coming into next week, I mean, yes, they still have a lot of game to play, but coming into next week, this is definitely something that they definitely need to work out if they want a chance to win this whole thing. Now, looks like we are jumping back into game very shortly. So this time round, it looks like the Prodigies are going to be attacking mid once again. Aaron is still here though, not a lot of weapon in hand, but he does have his wall, so he's just going to put it up, get some info. Oh, the Prodigies are making noise. We'll shoot that down. Now, it seems like they are content with pushing mid, but unlike the Bandits who tried it on the Bs last time, they have been successful with it, and it just seems like the Bandits have not been able to defend properly in those past 2 rounds. Let's hope they can, fix it soon, because the last thing they want is to let this get away from them. And I feel like Split is such a defense-favored map that, they gotta rack up as many rounds as possible if they want to be able to close it out. Now, both games that the Bandits have played have gone to 15-13. Both, unfortunately, were not in their favor. So I feel like it's not that they can't get the lead, it's closing the games out that they're struggling with. JMO now has full mid control here, and it looks like they are slowly rotating back to B. Now, he does have Heaven control. Oh, he's about to spot Aaron here. Oh, he does spot Aaron. Will be able to get him down, but not before getting low himself. The good thing is that the Prodigies will have sight already, and now I think this is going to be very tough for the rest of the Bandits to retake this. It looks like... Oh, Discord kid, Danny Boy is in an amazing position. We'll get 1, we'll get 2. What a play from him. And now Nano is up to him to trade it out. He will be able to get Orums, but oh, he's going to get spotted. Will be taken down by JMO. JMO is going to finish that off, but man, was it a play from Danny Boy to push through the smoke, having the trigger discipline to wait until 2 players peek out, getting those 2 kills, and still being able to get out to safety. Very, very well done. Very proactive approach by him. I love what I'm seeing. And, this man was the last pick. And quite frankly, we weren't really expecting too much of him. But today, during stream, today in this game, and in the previous game, he's surprised us all. He's definitely surprised me. I'm very impressed with what he's been able to do, and I think he's a big part of this team's contribution, right? And one thing about Prodigies that's different from the other teams is that they don't really have, a superstar. Unlike the other teams, that have immortal diamond players. But one thing that the Prodigies do have is every single player, I think, are consistent. Every single player can pop off when they need to. I mean, just as JMO demonstrated there. So now that's a good start for the Prodigies. Now they do have sight. Oh, Cryptic's gonna peek, but Orums just shuts them down immediately. Orums spots 1 more, and Mega will think about challenging it, but we'll just back off. Now Doggo gets 2 though, and Mega gets 1 as well. So now it's just down to a 2v2. Of course, Boba does have the flank here. We'll be able to get 1. Mega goes for the chase. We'll get licks now. It's all just down to Boba versus Mega here. Now Mega knows exactly where Boba is coming from. Well, let's see who's gonna come out on top. Boba has 30 seconds to work with, and he's walking down slowly. That's very smart of him. Now, I don't know if Mega's going to be ready for this. Mega spots him, but Boba is the one that's going to come out on top. Once again, the Prodigies come out ahead. Boba wrapping all the way around to heaven, going behind Doggo and Mega, being able to pick them off. And I think one thing that cannot be understated is Alexiel's ults, right? I know zoning ults has been a meme, but I think that ult there was perfectly placed so that Doggo falls into Boba's hands. And at the end there, that was just a really, really well played, you know, both in terms of the utility and the gunplay by Boba, coming out ahead against Mega. So now once again, the Bandits are forced into yet another save round. Once again, the Bandits are looking confused, and this is, you know, just a repetition of how things were back in the previous 2 games that they've played. I think they definitely have a lot of work to do. Now, one good thing about them is that they do have the manpower, right? They have Cryptic, they have Doggo, really, really strong players. And behind that, right, Aaron, Mega are players that can pop off when needed. So I think this is definitely still more than doable for them. And speaking of doable, not having Lixela on Prodigy's side definitely makes this a lot easier. But that being said, it looks like Boba is the one that's going to trade it out. Boba is just going to be backing off here. Now, Doggo does spot him, brings him down, but Jamo on the other hand picks off Mega. So now it's still down to a 3v3. It looks like this time around they do want to go for an A push, but Aaron is already in such a good position. Will get one. Oh, unfortunately he couldn't get any more than that though. So now it's down to a 2v2. This is looking really promising for the Bandits here, despite being it a safe round. Jamo does get tagged, but it looks like Orms is going to protect his teammate. Will gets that kill on Doggo. So now it's all just down to the man with the highest kills in the previous game in day 1 period. Cryptic will get one. Oh, but it looks like Orms is the one that's going to come out ahead. Looks like he's the one that's going to be the better Reyna for this round. And the Prodigies sneak up to 5. Now all they need is just one more round, right? And I'm sure they can feel very, very comfortable with how they've been playing in the attacking half. I think so far, besides the first 2 round fumble, they've been looking absolutely clean. Every single player, as you can see here, from 8 to 4 kills, have stepped it up, have, you know, contributed. Whereas on the other side, Cryptic and Doggo has been pretty quiet, considering, you know, Cryptic dropped a 30 bomb in the first game. It seems like this game he has just not found his opening. Oh, looks like Cryptic wants to peek this. Will only get one, surprisingly. It looked like they all lined up for him, but unfortunately he won't get anything else here. So now 4v4. Oh, Doggo's already in the flank, but is he going to expect this? Oh, he gets spotted, and now the rest of Prodigies are already on the hunt. Doggo gets one though. So that's a good start. We'll get 2. Lix will trade it out though. So overall, that flank was a success, being able to get 2. And now with the res on Aaron's side as well, the Bandits are looking good to take this one. Now Lix and Boba are pushing up mid. Sounds like Nano wants to challenge this. Will not, nothing will come out of it though. So now this is still a tricky situation, and with Mega rotating back on A, this might still be winnable for the Prodigies duo. Mega is going to hold vents here, so I think they have an idea of where the Prodigies might want to go, but it looks like they're just playing it safe here, holding 1 player per site, not letting anything go. But of course, they don't know this, but site is clear for the Prodigies, so it looks like they're just going to run through. This time around, they are going to have time to plant, so now it's up to the Bandits to retake this. This definitely should be winnable for them with the man and health advantage. I think they should be able to take this. Plus, there's no utilities left pretty much on the Prodigy side. Oh, Mega gets picked off. Oh, Cryptic will be able to clean that one off. So right as I said, you know, Cryptic not showing up, it looks like he got 3 kills there just to prove me wrong. And hopefully he can keep this momentum up, right? Because, you know, on split, it's bad enough that it's 7-5. Anything worse than that, and, you know, you would really be worried. I think if they can salvage this and get a 7-5 half, I think this game would still be, you know, more or less even, but at least they can breathe a little, feel a little bit more comfortable. But the last thing they want is to let this one slip away. Now, as you can see, their economy outside of Cryptic and Aaron is not that good, right? Whereas on the other side, yes, the Prodigies economy is also not amazing, but at least they have the rounds to work with. Now Boba will spot Aaron, will shoot through, but won't get anything. On the other side, JMO and Doggo are fighting. Both of them tagged, but nothing will come out of it as Doggo just sits back into A site. Orms on the other side, waiting for Cryptic to push up, waiting for the Bandits to make a mistake, but it looks like the Bandits are not giving anything away. Boba does have control of mid once again, but Aaron this time around is going to be ready. Nano backing him up. So I'm not sure how much I like the slow play. You know, this just reminds me of the first round where they ran out of time. Now, Boba will spot 2, I believe. So now he knows where they are, but it seems like the Prodigies here can't make up their mind. I think JMO spots Doggo as well, makes noise. So now Doggo is going to contest this. Now it looks like he's just going to get into a good position here.
30 seconds left.
Oh, let's see if he can get anything. Oh, he gets timing. That was the most unfortunate timing ever as he turned around there. So just like that, the Prodigies get sight, and you know what looked like an indecisive round for them suddenly worked out really, really well. And you know, as the Bandits now, they have the hard task of retaking in a 4v5. Smokes down. Orm's already getting yet another kill. Oh, and Discord Kitten getting his fellow Sage. So now it's all just down to Mega and Nano. Nano couldn't do anything. Mega gets one, but Orms is going to shut it down. What a play from the Prodigies there. Not going to lie, it concerned me a little when, you know, they were playing default, when they were playing really slow and really taking the clock down. But I think, you know, that round could have easily gone the other way had Doggo not looked away, you know. I think that was either a bad timing or maybe that was a bad call on the team. Maybe he wasn't expecting that many people to be there, but regardless, you know, really well played from JMO to be able to lead the charge and getting that crucial pick to open up a site. Cryptic thinks about going aggressive here. He does hear some people lurking around. Question is, does he want to push through this? Does he want to contest? Boba on the other side though will be able to get one before getting traded out by Mega. That's actually huge. He does recover gun, but the real attack is on the other side of the map as Cryptic gets picked off. So now it's a 3v4. It is a safe round. Nano gets tagged, but it looks like Nano's just going to be backing off. Aaron shooting some pop shots. Will not tag anyone. Now it looks like they're just waiting for Mega. Mega is going to push through, but with the smoke, I'm not sure how effective he can be. Now JMO is low. Credit to Aaron. Question is, how much more can he get? And the answer is nothing as JMO shuts him down. Mega gets one before getting taken down as well. So now it's all just down to Nano. Nano drops, and so does his body. And with that, the attacking side, the Prodigies have secured their 7th, which, you know, if you're the Bandits, you gotta be kicking yourself once again. This, of all teams, should be, you know, a team that they're favored against, but instead they haven't really been showing up, right? Like Cryptic finally is starting to do well. Doggo is still mediocre at best. I think their captain Aaron, you know, is doing pretty well again, but these 3 players were the first picks in season 1 CVL, and the fact that them combined only has 23 kills, you know, is not something that you want to see. Now Cryptic, thinking about challenging it, will just play a safe off angle here. And on the other side, the Prodigies are still gearing up towards a B push. Oh, now Lix is going to drop the stim. They're going to push in. Now let's see what Cryptic can do here. He does line a couple of people up. Will get JMO, will get out to safety. Now he's peeking again. Will be able to get Orms. Oh my gosh, Cryptic getting 3. Can he get the 6k here? Oh, it looks like Lix will get the better of him though. And Discord Kitten will fall as well to Mega and his blinds. Once again, it's down to a 1v2, but Doggo this time around will be able to clean it off. Boba's flank will not come to fruition. So a great round there for the Bandits. Not the cleanest, but they managed to pick it off anyways. One more round in their defensive half, and I think, you know, just seeing from how they play so far, the defense is definitely the Bandits' stronger half. So if anything, we want to see them being able to get this 5-7 at least. Now, either way, I think the Prodigies can be really happy with how this game has turned out so far. I think all 5 players have played, you know, really well, all the way from 12 kills to 7 kills. But yeah, let's see what they can do here. Now, Aaron is going to once again hold mid. This time around, he's going to be on the Bulldog as the Bandits are really scraping the barrel right now. But this is the last round. They are just forcing, so that makes complete sense there. And it's not the worst thing in the world, right? The rest of the team still has full buy, so you know, if you're the Bandits, you can't be too worried about that. Now, the question is, does Doggo want to push here? Looks like he decided not to, and he's going to rotate to A, which is the correct read. And it looks like the Bandits slowly are rotating towards A. So now, question is, does Prodigies want to commit to this? Looks like the answer is yes, as they're already scouting out site and they see that it's clear. So now it's all just about the push, but Mega is going to be on site. This might throw them off. Oh, but it looks like I'm quite confused with what the Prodigies are thinking of, because it seemed like they prepared really well. They dropped the smoke. They used the Sky's scouting ability, the dog, to clear sight. Oh, JMO is going to get taken down. Cryptic, let's see if he can get more. The answer is no. Lix, will she be able to get sights in time? The answer is yes this time around. Now, Aaron unfortunately will not be able to shut that one down, will not be able to deny the plant. So once again, the Bandits are up for a retake. Nano is not even gonna be given a chance, as Discord can just absolutely demolishes him. Now Doggo will peek, has the right idea, but unfortunately Lix and Orms is just too quick on the trigger. 8-4 favoring Prodigies as we go to the second half. Now, once again, I've just been really impressed with how Prodigies have played, and you know, yesterday they had such a rough game against Panda's team, the 200 robbers, right? But the fact that they can bounce back this strong on this game just shows their mental strength here. And I know most of these players, including the team captain himself, who's not here today, they have a very, you know, relaxed mindset when it comes to this game. They are the type that likes to play around, that likes to make lots of jokes, you know. So I think that definitely plays into their mentality. Whereas the other team, I feel like, while they are not the serious type per se, they do like to, you know, they're more tactical. They think more about strategy, and you know, they're more serious, right? You can tell from the scrims and everything, which is great. There's a lot of benefits to that, but I guess the downside is when they're behind, you know, what you need is not strategy. What you need is the mentality to be able to still persist through, to still play with the same level of confidence despite being behind. Now, that being said though, Bandits are off to a great start here, only losing Cryptic on the attacking round. Now it's forcing Boba to retake this. Boba will get one. Oh, spots Nano too, will get that one. Surely the Bandits don't throw this. Now Lix is going to push through. Oh, both players are blinded, but it looks like this time around, oh, this is really awkward. Lix will be able to get that one though. So now it's all just down to Lix versus Mega. Mega is slow. Mega's just playing ring around the rosy here. Oh, there's no way. There is no way that the Prodigies are able to take that one in a 2v4 retake. Boba being able to get 2, Leauge being able to get 2 as well. That is a disaster. Right as I gave that compliment to the Bandits, they just absolutely fumbled that. They got sights, you know, pretty cleanly. They brought the man count down to 2. But Boba and Leauge pulling off a miracle that they didn't even need to be able to clutch that one and give themselves a very, very comfortable cushion of 9-4, soon to be 10-4. Oh man, if you're the Bandits, you gotta be kicking yourself. These are not rounds that you can afford to lose, and now they are forced on a save again. And it looks like Danny is going to do the standard Sage wall down at mid. Now let's see. Discord Kitten's about to get some, but instead he's about to get some bullet in his dome as Cryptic just completely rips his head off. Sorry for the graphic description there, but Leauge now has started to man mid, and looks like the Prodigies are starting to rotate towards B. But little did they know, that's not where the Bandits are committing to. Instead, they're going to be taking Heaven. With Cryptic on the lurk. Oh, JMO's about to encounter some aggression here. Looks like he's gonna be able to get one before moving back out. Aaron does trade out Leauge, so now it's down to a 3v3. But looks like the Bandits are ready to rotate over towards A. Oh, they're really making this confusing for the Prodigies. But it looks like the Prodigies are just going to stick together. They also have no idea where this is. They think it's an A push, so they're pushing towards A. When in fact, you know, this is a B push. Finally, Aaron's slow orb does give it away, so the Prodigies are going to be on the retake. Cryptic will be able to get one, so now it's down to a 2v2. Once again, the Bandits are in a good position. Let's hope they can close this one out. Now, Cryptic does spot one. Will not be able to get that one though. So now Orms and JMO. Oh, looks like JMO is going to get overwhelmed. Let's see if Orms can do anything. And the answer is no, as Cryptic salvage the anti-eco. Very well played by them. And yeah, the Prodigies, unfortunately, they just got picked off, right? Cryptic once again with the 4 kill. This man gets more 4Ks than anyone else in the league. And in fact, so far in the 3 games that we've had in CVL this season, he has had more 4Ks than anyone else combined. Paired with Aaron's ace early on, this team is definitely not someone that you can sleep on. Yes, the Prodigies have a good cushion, but they're definitely not out of the woods yet. And if there's one thing that I know about the Bandits, is the fact that, you know, they are some of the hungriest Valorant players that we have around here. Boba will be able to get Doggo, but traded out by Mega. These players are not okay with losing, and I can tell by the way, you know, they talk right after the games, win or loss. They really know how to celebrate their wins, but they also really know, you know, how to deal with their losses. Now let's see, Leauge will not be able to get anything. So I think, you know, the drive for these guys definitely can easily bring them back as well. And, you know, just as I talked about their mentality and their momentum earlier, yes, if they're down, I feel like these players can get frustrated at times and might not, you know, show their best selves. But when Cryptic and Doggo and Aaron and even Mega, you know, start getting heated, start feeling themselves, they are some of the scariest players to go up against. When Cryptic feels confident enough to just run and push by himself, you know, going through smokes like this one, this is when he is the scariest. But let's see, now the Prodigies have some damage control to do. Boba is going to blind, will get a couple, spots 2, gets 2, and looks like Orms is going to help his team. Now Nano will spot Boba as well. Oh, but Nano caught on the reload, so now it's all just down to Cryptic. Cryptic will be able to get one, but Danny Boy sits him down. 10-6 to Prodigies, being able to recover after 2 rounds there that I don't think they should have lost. But nevertheless, they did control that one. Now, the Bandits still have a bye, so they're definitely still looking good. But Yeah, this is a must-win round for the Bandits, because if they give away 11 and they have to save next round, I don't think they have it in them to take 7 rounds or 6 rounds in a row rather to bring it to overtime. So let's see what they do here. Now it looks like this time round they're going to go with the A push. Lix is ready for the ults, which I think might be a little bit preemptive, but I mean, let's see what they do. Cryptic is going to be pushing up, lurking on his own towards B, just feeling it out, see if anyone would be too aggressive. But it looks like the Prodigies are not giving anything up whatsoever right now. So Mega is going to push through mid. We'll hear the blind, but will not get anything out of it. Now the wall is still up for the time being. So, but with the wall falling, soon Danny is going to see a nasty surprise, but instead it's Aaron that's surprised, and that's Spike. And now suddenly the Prodigies are just rushing through. Doggo gets picked off as well. Cryptic gets one, but not before he gets traded out. Boba will get another one as well, and now it's all just down to Nano and the ult as a salt to the wound right there. I mean, that was definitely not needed. Discord Kitten being able to pick off Aaron, who has been playing really well. That flick there was absolutely insane, and it looks like the Bandits needs a timeout here to talk things through, which is completely fair. I think the way that they've played so far, unfortunately, has not worked out for them. You know, they did get 2 good rounds on the attack, but this is looking really dire. They have to decide right now whether they want to force here and almost, you know, guarantee the game if they lose, or do they want to save it and play for 12. But I think either way they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. They have to talk it through. They have to figure something out. This is do or die for them. And on the other side, you know, the Prodigies are just really playing well together, really coordinated with how they've been able to defend things. And I think Lix subbing in was definitely a good move from them. Yeah, unfortunately they didn't have a choice, but I think Lix looks like she might be here to stay. I'm very impressed with how well she can gel with the team, you know, this quickly. So now the Prodigies have 15 more the Bandits rather have 15 more seconds to talk things through, to really think about what they want to do. Now, based on their posture, it looks like they want to just rush this. They want to go for a faster play, but Boba is going to be ready for this, and this blind is definitely going to stop them. No, he is going to blind. Oh, Boba's going to see a lot of people. It looks like he's just going to be backing off here. Oh, no, instead he's going to challenge it, and it looks like Aaron is the one that's going to come out on top. Oh, Boba with a crucial mistake there, and that's the break that they definitely need. Orms gets picked off backside too. So just like that, looks like the fast play did work for the Bandits here. Cryptic will get one as well on JMO. So now it's all just down to Discord Kitten and Lix to retake this. And let's see what they can do. Now, Discord Kitten has been real crazy with Sage here, being able to pick off his counterpart. Lix on site. Oh, he's not going to be expecting Cryptic though, and Cryptic will be able to finish those 2 off. So a very clean round, a very fast round as well from the Bandits. And it seems like the Bandits right now figured out something. Figured out a chink in the Prodigy's armor. And I think that was more of a mistake from Boba himself, just because he took an unnecessary risk. You know, having seen all those players with his dog right there, he still decides to peek it. I'm not sure if it's the scoreline or what it is, but that was definitely disrespectful to you know, someone like Cryptic, someone like Aaron, someone like Doggo. Okay, this time around looks like they're going to take a slower approach, and they're not comfortable with pushing through the smoke. Lix is going to play on site, and JMO does have his ult here. So it's probably a smart idea for... Oh! The Bandits is going to peek this. Cryptic gets picked. That's huge. Now, Aaron is forced to use his res there. Question is, do they still want to challenge this? And the answer is yes, as they are pushing up. Oh, now they're going to initiate with the ult. Doggo gets tagged by Danny Boy, but looks like Danny is just going to be backing off. Lick's in a really good position here. Boba's able to get 2 as well. Oh, they weren't expecting Licks at all. Licks getting 2. Now it's all just down to Cryptic in a 1v3. If there's anyone that can do it, it's him. But no, Boba will close that down, securing themselves 12-7. Man, that was a very fast, explosive round. And Prodigies, it seems like they're okay with that. They're comfortable with that. You know, I don't want to say that they're used to it because they have only stopped 1 so far. But man, that looked good. Man, that looked clean from them. And the speed at which they're able to adapt, right? Like Boba and Orms got overwhelmed on B. So this time around, Licks playing back, you know, JMO not re-peeking, really playing passive, waiting for the Bandits to push onto them. That's a very, very smart play from the Prodigies here. I'm still very, very shocked and very impressed with how well they can recover from their loss yesterday. Now, Licks is able to pick off Aaron as well. That is not the start that you want. But Doggo, luckily, being able to trade it out on JMO. So now down to a 4v4. This is still going to be a very tough time, though, as Discord Kitten will be able to res JMO in a 5v4. Cryptic here. He's going to pop his ult. He hears some people walking around. Oh, he's going to spot JMO. We'll get that one. So back down to a 4v4. The Bandits don't have that much time to work with, though. Now Orms will push through, will spot one, gets out to safety. Discord Kitten is going to pick off Cryptic as well. Now Doggo will be able to get one. And Doggo does have his ult. Now he needs to get out of this one. Oh.
30 seconds left.
Looks like they're not planting here. Nano is able to get Discord Kitten though. So that's huge. Boba will get one. Oh, but Doggo with 3 kills there. Now it's all just down to Licks in a 1v2. And looks like Doggo is the one that's going to clutch it out for his team with 16 kills. He's not done with this game. We're not done with this game. And Bandits breathe another life in them. I think that's definitely what they need. You know, they need to take it 1 round at a time. At this point, you know, econ doesn't really matter anymore. No matter how scrappy it is, they just have to dig, you know, deep within themselves to be able to clutch the last 4 rounds to bring this into overtime. Now, if there's one thing that's good about them is that they have had no problem bringing games back and bringing things to overtime. So hopefully they can do it here once again. Now the Prodigies just need to close this one out. Oh, Danny Boy with a very, very scary peek. Luckily, he does get out alive and he does spot a lot. So at least that's information there. Oh, but Lixiela will be able to burn Doggo to the ground. So that's a huge use of her ult. Paired with Danny's slow orb as well. That was very effective. Now Cryptic will be able to get that one and will heal, so I think crisis averted once again. But man, they're not making this easy to watch, that's for sure. I feel like these rounds, you know, could have been cleaner. Oh, Discord Kitten picks off Cryptic. This is going to be very tough. Losing Doggo and losing Cryptic is definitely not what you want, and especially Orms getting the timing there. Mega and Nano, let's see what they can do. Now Orms does get blinded, but this is still a 2v4 and looks like Orms is just going to end it there. GG's Prodigies come back swinging, winning this game 13-8.